Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Brissett got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. To throw is Brissett. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Brissett, and he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on third down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. The 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On second down, a run with Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They run on second down with Adams. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Check.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down throw for Brissett. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ricky Seals Jones, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
53 is the mic. Alert flare, flare.
Now Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Again, it's Brissett. Gets this one to Joshua Perkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, let's go.
This is Breida. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. 21-0 our score after 1.
We got this.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Breida. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Breida. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Matt Breida, touchdown number 15 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the shit. Hey, hey, watch the shit. Watch the shit. Whip. Watch out. Hurry.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Check 26. Smooth. Tighten up.
Now. Hey, seam 6. Let's go.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin throwing deep for Stewart. They've got his man complete. They'll get 34 yards there.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, Cook. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They come out here in the I.
Everyone got 4 down. Shit! 25.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
Check safety.
Steve Griffin.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set, 50, plant.
Check 9.
Tight go. Snap.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They run with Breida. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
53. Must. 3 bucks. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Hey, they're scared. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Right.
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Ready up.
Check 52. Hatchet. 3 down.
Shoot.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Griffin. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Dalvin Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles Harris. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. He gets this to Devontae Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. And
a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Strip the ball.
Brissett on 1st down. And that's complete to Adams. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now they run out of the shotgun with Adams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 2nd and 9, Brissett. It's caught here by Adams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On the run, it's Ware. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Brissett. And Adams has it, complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Out of the gun, Brissett.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. On 2nd and 12, Griffin. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
Ten Lobo.
SOS. Check 3.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Watch safety green. Safety's green.
Ready?
Again, it's Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Big Griffin.
On third down, Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So they'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the third quarter. The Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
He's coming. Double up.
He's got it.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Hey, we got 4 now.
Hey, wahoo. Shoot.
Griffin. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Back now here on EA Sports. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Griffin. Open man is Gordon, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
60 Pittsburgh. Look at me. Zipper. 36. 61. Matchbox right. Let's go.
On first down, it's Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yes.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Go, go.
Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Set. 80 weapons.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Check, check.
Ready?
On second down now, it's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
Hey, you're on the 9 over there. You're on the 9.
Hey, let go. Yeah, yeah. Beat Griffin, beat Griffin.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. 50, Lex, 50. Let's go, let's bring him.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Brissett. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The Jets on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 3. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Geno Atkins, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Catanzaro's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And now look at him go. The 30, 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 76 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for Brissett. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Brissett to throw on first. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Brissett. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Brissett now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Brissett. The left side throw complete to Adams. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you get...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. Well, going into